una heladería en Albuquerque,
Ah.
nombrada en honor a usted, el griego guiñador.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué será esto? ¿Se supone que soy yo? ¡Oh, sabrosito! ¿Y está guiñando? Jiménez, ¿qué me dices? ¿Se parece a mí?
Yo no sé.
No, por supuesto que no. Porque está muy gordo, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Muy gordito y yo no soy tan gordo.
No.
¿Eh? Muy gordito. ¿Y qué? ¿Solamente el juguete? Ah, eso sí me gusta. Ándale, pues. ¡Ey! ¡Bolsa! ¡Qué hijo de la chingada!
Eladio, qué gusto verlo, ¿eh? Está bien.
Ay.
Héctor,
Bolsa.
¿Y qué traes?
no es gran cosa.
Pero qué envoltura más lujosa. Wow. ¿Una camiseta? ¡Ah! Los pollos hermanos. ¡Qué bien, bolsa! Mira, Héctor. Pollos hermanos.
Yo diría los culos, hermano.
Vengan aquí.
¿Qué es esto?
De allí.
¿Qué es esto? ¡Wow!
Gustavo le manda saludos.
¿Todo esto en solo un mes?
Él es un genio de la distribución.
¿Ves, Héctor? Qué limpio y qué ordenado. Pues quiero insistir que de ahora en adelante todos me lo traen así. No más ligas.
Él quería venir personalmente a pagarle sus respetos. Él promete que pronto lo hará.
Que se quede donde está y que siga haciendo lo que está haciendo. ¿Qué te parece, Héctor? Mira lo que nos dio Gustavo. Está impresionante, ¿no?
¿Eso qué?
Es ok. Me parece que alguien está un poco celoso. ¿Qué me dices, sabrosito? De don Héctor. No. Me dice, sabrosito, que el de Gustavo es más grande que el tuyo. No seas así. No, dile algo amable, sabrosito, por favor. ¿Qué? ¿Qué? ¿Así? ¿No ves? Dice, sabrosito, que el tuyo está bonito. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Que bonito no es suficiente para ti? Héctor, estás muy serio, muy serio. Somos todos amigos aquí. Vamos, que hay mucho business que hacer en el norte. ¡Vengan! Ahora, entonces, almorzaremos, brindaremos a tu pequeña tiendecita. No está malo para un día de trabajo, ¿eh? Está buena la camiseta, ¿eh?
Queda bien.
Adentro, adentro.
Héctor, ¿vienes? No lo insultes.
¿Qué estás mirando?
Pop?
Hey, honey.
Almost didn't recognize the number.
I'm sorry. They changed my hours up at work. I'm still getting used to it. How are you two?
We're great.
You go okay?
Yeah, thanks to those movers you got, all I had to do was watch. And pop this house.
It's good?
It's great. Kaylee loves her new school. The neighborhood's friendly. We feel safe.
That's good.
Mike, I don't know how to thank you.
Well, you don't have to. I'm just glad you're enjoying it.
Do you want to come over for dinner?
Tonight?
Sure, I'm making lasagna. There'll be plenty.
Well, that's very sweet, but I don't want to put you out.
There's someone here who wants to see you. Ice cream. Oh, is she snoozing?
Close.
Ice cream?
I should have let well enough alone.
I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'll have his.
No, I don't think so. Hey. You okay?
Oh, yeah. I'm fine.
Welcome to Los Pollos Hermanos. May I take your order?
Tu jefe está aquí. ¿Dónde está?
Oh, men's room is over there on the left.
Cabrón, I need to see your boss.
Okay, well, I'm the assistant manager. The manager's actually not here today.
Not the manager, the boss,
You mean Mr. Free?
Mr. Free.
Well, he's not here at the moment. I'm sure I could help you with whatever you need.
I need Free.
Well, like I said, he's not here, and I don't really know when he'll be back. I could take a message.
I wait.
You don't have to do that. I'd be happy to take a message. I'm sure Mr. Fring wouldn't want to keep you waiting. Okay, sir, if you don't mind, there are other customers. Sorry about that. Welcome to Los Sueños Hermanos. May I take your order?
Yeah, can I get a 12-piece bucket with the jumbo fries and...
You said the 12-piece?
Yeah, the 12-piece. Uh-huh.
Excuse me, sir. You can't light that in here. Sir? There's no smoking on the premises. Please, sir, look at the signs. No fumar. You can't. It's a health code violation. Sir, it's employees only. Sir? Sir. Sir, you're not allowed back here.
Gus Fring is a pillar of our local business community, and not just for underwriting our travel raffle, but for making the best damn chicken in town. Gus.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, gentlemen, ladies, I hope to never need your services. I mean, no offense, but if I ever did, it's good to know that. Yes. I'll be right there. I want you all to go home now. You will be compensated for your full shifts. Normal schedule tomorrow. Go now. We are closed for today.
Mr. Fring, you sure you want to be left with these guys?
I'm fine now. You go home.
Should I call someone?
No. That will not be necessary, truly.
You sure?
Please do as I ask. I'll see you tomorrow.
He's waiting in the office.
I know where he is. Don Hector.
Took you long enough.
Don Hector. Mine is a cartel business. But it is mine. And it is legitimate. My employees are civilians. Your actions here today have endangered them, my interests, and those of the cartel.
I am the cartel. And from now on, you are my mule. You are going to bring my product north. Mierda.
I understand that your supply line has been compromised. And this is most unfortunate. However, my trucks are already at maximum capacity.
Make room.
Don Hector, you must understand that I answer to Juan Bolsa.
You want to cry to Bolsa? Cry to Bolsa. Or hell, Eladio.
Adding more product will threaten the reliability of the entire operation. May I ask, did Don Eladio approve this?
I approve this. You're doing it.
Me out of here? Hello?
Tell him we're square.
What? No.
Excuse me, everyone. Could you all please take a moment and join me out here? Please, come. Come. I would like to apologize to each and every one of you who yesterday had to endure the behavior of those men. It was unacceptable. Despite the difficult circumstances, you all acquitted yourselves impeccably. That said, if any of you wish to seek counseling due to lingering trauma, speak with me privately.
Who were those guys?
Well, some of you know that many years ago, I opened my first Los Pollos Hermanos in Michoacán. Shortly thereafter, those same men showed up. They wanted money. And I'm ashamed to say that I paid them. You see, in that place, at that time, if I wished to conduct my business, I had no choice. But yesterday they came here. Here. They intimidated my customers. They threatened my employees. And again, they wanted money. Now, my friends, I must confess that I almost gave them what they wanted. But then I thought, no. This is America. Here, the righteous have no reason to fear. Here, those men have no power. And when they saw that I had no fear of them, they ran, like the cowards they are, back across the border. They will not return. We will move on from this. My friends, I promise you that together we will prosper.
All right.
Yes, hi. I'm still here. Really? You sure? Sure. Gotcha. Sorry for bothering you. Hi, I'm calling because we had an appointment with you guys for, I think, Wednesday? I'll be honest with you, I can barely read my own darn handwriting. My mistake. Okay, have a nice day. Hello, I'm calling to confirm an appointment for Charles McGill. Yes, it's 215 San Cristobal Road. McGill, with an M. A door? Oh, okay. I thought it was you guys. Guess I was wrong. Thanks anyway. Hi, I'm calling about an appointment for Charles McGill. Well, that's why I'm calling. I think it's for this week, but good thing my head's attached to my neck, right? San Cristobal, that's right. Yes, that's it. 2:30 tomorrow? Great. So, we're gonna need to cancel that. Yeah, I will. Thank you. Bye.
Oh, poor Frisky. Pomeranians can't be difficult. All that hair. I know. So, Mrs. Valance, does Thursday 11:30 work? That's right.
No. Really?
Martin's Handyman and Repair. 2:30 tomorrow.
Thank you. How many calls did that take?
I lost track. Is that it?
Yeah, I'm nearly done. I'm just giving it a remorse pass.
Remorse is important. I tried damaged the victim's property instead of destroyed property. See if you can't get away with that.
Yeah. Boom. Yeah, that's nice. I mean it, by the way.
What?
Thank you. Seriously.
You're welcome, seriously. I better get back to it.
Yeah.
You're absolutely sure you got the right guy for this?
No, the creme de la creme.
Martin's Repair.
Yeah, Mr. McGill?
Good afternoon. If you don't mind wiping your shoes. It's this way. Mind the step here. As you'll see, the frame is boarded over, but the door itself is intact. The damage is mainly to the door jamb. The casing. Another step up here.
Break-in?
That's right.
Went after your copper wire from the look of it. There was a time, remember, when we could leave our doors unlocked.
I certainly do.
Well, where do I plug in?
You don't?
No?
No. Didn't you? I believe my assistant was very clear with your dispatcher. No electricity due to a condition that was explained in some detail.
No problem. Good thing I charged my battery. I'd be going at it like Fred Flintstone otherwise.
I'm sorry. I understood there would be no power tools of any kind.
What, a screwdriver and a hammer? Turns a morning job into 2 days with me, myself, and Ben Gay. But it's your call.
I suppose. Very well. If you seem to be making fast work of it. Good. It's good. Okay, what I'll do, I think, is.
Very good. Oh, yeah. Nice. Great. Yep, nice. At some point we should probably discuss the rule of thirds, but otherwise these, oh, wow. A gas lantern sitting on a stack of friggin' Financial Times. Now that tells the whole story. These are museum quality. You, my friend, are the Ansel Adams of covert photography. And that other thing? How'd you get it?
Address book on his desk.
Right. So, what'd you think? I mean, speak freely, you couldn't possibly offend me. He's a bit of a prick, right? Nothing? Seriously? All right. Just can't even dish the dirt with this guy.
Isn't our business concluded?
Yeah, even Steven. I mean, you did fix the door, right?
Yeah.
You did a reasonably good job of it, because otherwise
You won't be grumbling to anyone.
That's all I'm asking.
I did it right.
Thank you.
Nice to fix something for once.
Hell, if that's how you feel, I got a leaky toilet back at the office. All right. If you ever need anything from my end, how's still away go?
May we talk?
You can park it over there.
You sent back the payment we agreed upon.
What I did, I didn't do for you.
The man. The one killed for helping the truck driver. If I may make an observation, perhaps you are trying to correct something which cannot be corrected.
It's not the kind of thing I want to take money for.
But the fact remains that your actions benefited me more than you can know.
That's your business. I'm just glad to have Salamanca out of my head.
Well, perhaps in the future, you will consider working for me.
Could be. That'll depend on the work.
Would you care to know why I stopped you from killing Hector?
Like you said, it wasn't in your interest.
A bullet to the head would have been far too humane.
Jimmy.
Howard.
Jimmy?
I'm not ready yet.
Howard.
Kim?
Chuck.
Kim?
Good afternoon. Oh, good. Mr. McGill, does this work for you?
It'll have to do. Thank you.
I assume everyone left their cell phones and so on at reception.
Yes, indeed.
And you'll let me know if you need a break or anything else.
I will. Thank you, Miss Hay.
I was actually speaking to my husband about your condition.
Oh, yes?
I had an aunt. She's no longer with us. She went to church every Sunday, but when the boys' choir sang, she would absolutely have to leave. Something about the frequency of their voices really did a number on her.
Well, that is a shame.
Indeed.
All right. Let's get down to it. We are here to finalize the pre-prosecution diversion for James Morgan McGill. Representing the divertee, Miss Kimberly Wexler. Mr. James McGill has signed a contract waiving his rights to a speedy trial and presentment of his case within the statute of limitations. The terms of the deal are for you, James, to report to your pre-prosecution service officer at the Albuquerque District Attorney's Office on the second Monday of every month for the next 12 months. Community service hours will be assigned. You must maintain lawful employment. Must only associate with law-abiding citizens. Your client understands that if he violates the terms of the agreement or is arrested for any infraction, the crimes to which he has confessed here will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law, in addition to any new charges.
He understands.
And I must inform you, Mr. McGill, as an officer of the court and member of the bar, your confession will be referred to the New Mexico Bar Association. Okay, I have your statement here. Has everyone had a chance to read it? Comments? Thoughts?
Actually, page 2, he damaged the victim's property. Would it not be more accurate to say destroyed a cassette tape?
I'm sorry, wasn't the cassette tape his property?
Of course it was.
Then it seems entirely accurate to say he damaged the victim's property.
Why be vague?
And damaged doesn't reflect its irrevocable condition.
Fine, damaged property belonging to the victim.
It was a cassette tape. That's what it was. Not a teacup, not a chair, a cassette tape.
Destroyed item of personal property. All right. We'd suggest destroyed item of personal property.
Miss Wexler?
Works for us.
Shall I change it, or?
If you would.
Destroyed item of personal property there.
Can you initially, please?
JMM. Initialed.
Charles, was there anything else you found wanting in your brother's statement?
We're satisfied. Thank you.
All right, so we're all set?
No, not all set, Mr. McGill. Your brother may be satisfied, but I am not. The confession you've written is adequate, but frankly, I sense a lack of remorse. And I, for one, would like to hear an apology. Charles deserves at least that much.
Now?
Yes, Mr. McGill, now.
Okay. I was wrong.
Mr. McGill, could you at least look your brother in the eye?
Chuck, I'm very sorry. I lost my temper and I did some things, so many things that I regret. I shouldn't have broken down your door. Doesn't matter how I was provoked. I shouldn't have done that. There's no excuse for that or for the things that I said. I regret it all of it, more than you can imagine, because you're my brother, and no one should treat his own brother like that, not ever. Okay?
All right, then. On to the matter of restitution. Mr. McGill, according to your agreement, you have 2 weeks to pay your brother back.
I would like to pay up now, if I may.
You may. The amount is $321.
Ms. Hay, I'm sorry. That figure doesn't represent a full accounting.
Oh, no?
I believe the correct amount is $323.98. That includes the cassette tape, which was destroyed.
Good, thank you. $323.98, including the cassette tape.
What do you say we get you home?
Howard, Chuck, I'm putting you both on notice regarding the bar hearing. First thing, I'm filing a motion to suppress that tape.
The tape that Jimmy destroyed, you mean?
How about we stop with the games? There's no way there isn't a duplicate.
Really?
Of course there is. You knew Jimmy was gonna break in. You wanted him to. There's no way you were gonna let him destroy the only copy of that tape, so you made a duplicate. It's the first thing you did.
Kim, this is not how we do discovery.
Actually, Jimmy destroyed the duplicate. It's fine, Howard. The original is under lock and key, and in due time it will be put into evidence for your review. So, of course, file whatever motions you'd like. It's your privilege.
I will, count on it.
But Kim, you should be aware, because I believe this will be your first disciplinary hearing, the Bar Association standard of proof is far more lenient than what you're used to. Motions aside, that tape will be played.
Chuck? See you, Kim.
Come with me.
Well? What?
Bingo.
What we can't do in English.
Found a phone. It looks like it's from 1967, but I think it'll work.
Just a sec, Jimmy. Excellent. Thank you for being so careful.
Sir? We have to get in your attic.
For what?
Oh, the hookup.
Oh, no, that's all right. Don't bother.
All right, it won't take 20 minutes. Plus, you really can't use it if I don't do it.
No, it's all right. We're not gonna. When you're done here, would you get some more lamps in the garage?
Thanks.
So, you got a phone, the yard's half mowed, sockets and stuff are looking A-okay. I'm gonna check again just to make sure we're almost there.
Good. Good. What do you think? On? Off?
I think off.
Yeah. Yeah, off it is.
Chuck, you sure this is the right play? I mean, in my experience, the bigger the lie, the harder it can be to dig out.
I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
We should find.
Hey guys, think we're set for the win.
It's open! Rebecca, you look lovely.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
Hey, what's with the candles? Why are you sitting here in the dark?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
Oh my God, the afternoon I've had. 2 hours ago, I take the sea bass out. No sooner is it prepped and resting than boom, power goes down. I get on the phone to the city. To make a long story short, those bozos at PNM mixed up my payment. The deadbeat at 512 San Cristobal hasn't been paying his bills. And of course, I'm 215. Exactly. They say they'll have it on again by tomorrow. In the meantime, I borrowed some camping gear from my neighbors, hence the rustic flair.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So what do? Get out of here and go to a restaurant? We could hit Seasons, your treat.
We could, yeah. But, dinner's almost ready. And the fish, I would have just had to throw it out. All I have to do is toss it in a pan. How about we just rough it? Huh? You okay with that?
Well, why not? It'll be fun. We'll do an haute cuisine campout.
Great, then it's settled. Let me take that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh my God. I can't eat another bite.
Cheers to the Galloping Gourmet.
Yeah. Calvados is perfect.
Here. The least I can do is the dishes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jim. This turned out better than I thought. I'm so sorry about the lights.
Oh, it's nice. Atmospheric. I still can't get over Jimmy being away.
Neither can I. He's got his own shingle out and everything.
I'm the real responsible citizen. I mean, who would have gone? This place is insane. I mean, I would have thought you'd change things up, move things around.
You've got great taste, and if it ain't broke. How's the tour going?
It's good, good. Far East this fall, China, South Korea, and Vietnam. That's gonna be exciting. And then after Santa Fe this week, back to Central Europe.
That's good.
Well, Well, it's a lot of hotels. I mean, in Budapest, I think I saw mostly the inside of the concert hall and the Marriott. But, you know, I should come.
You're not complaining. You're observing. Did you finally get to see Salzburg?
Not yet, but next month after Vienna.
Do you remember when we tried to go to Salzburg? And that crazy old lady on the scooter chased us out of the train station.
And then we went and got, it was a raspberry Windsor tour in Innsbruck to make ourselves feel better.
You said we'll never finish this.
And then we did.
What's after Asia?
Oh, you know, hopefully next year, you know, maybe a residency. Oh, that would be sweet. I mean, you know, I like the buses and trains fine, but I miss having one place to hang out. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate that thing. I feel like I'm on a leash. I'm sorry. Oh, it's my conductor. I have to take this. I'm sorry. Hi, Andre. No, I'm just at dinner. What's up? Oh, I can do that at rehearsal. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. No, I know that they're coming in late on bar 16. Yeah. Got it. I will make sure that... Can you hold on a second? Let me just get a pen. Yeah, no, Yeah, hold on one second. Yeah, we can do it whenever you need. Okay. All right, sure. Okay, Heidi?
Chuck.
All right. Well, do you want me to rehearse the cello separately?
Rebecca.
Well, no, it's not just him, it's the whole section.
Rebecca!
No, that's fine. Yeah. Chuck, what the hell? Andre? I'll have to call you back. I'm sorry. What is your problem?
Say something.
It is incredibly bad manners to answer a cell phone in company. It's very rude.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that you felt that way. I didn't mean to offend you, Chuck.
I may have overreacted. That was very abrupt.
No, I understand. It's getting late. Thank you for a lovely dinner, but I should be getting back to the hotel.
Just give me a minute and we can...
No, I'll just get a cab. I don't want to drive anymore.
Please, let me...
No, really. A cab is the easiest.
You gotta do something. You can't let her leave like this. Just tell her what's going on.
No.
She'll understand. Would you rather she think you're a raging prick than know the truth? No. Look, if you won't tell her, then I will.
No. I will not tell her. You will not tell her.
All right.
Jesus, what are you doing, man? There's barely any oxygen in that bag. You're suffocating her. Her? Yeah, just because you don't see swinging dicks doesn't mean you can't tell a boy fish from a girl fish.
Oh, yeah, see, now I can see the lipstick.
This is a living creature. It's not a piece of furniture. So after this, you take her home, you put her in a big bowl, at least a gallon. Get a good bubbler, maybe a Placostomus, and don't feed her too much. People get fat. Fish, they drown in leftover food.
All right, ready, John Gusto. Point made.
Good. Guessing your friend didn't refer you to me to get ichthyological advice.
I'm looking for someone with a light touch. I'm not talking some teenager taking a 5-finger discount of string cheese at the Stop and Shop. I need highly skilled, high-end, discreet, real pro.
You gotta fit him in a tight space?
I don't think so.
Hello, hello.
I got just the guy then.
That's why I said
Great job, Miss Michelin. Very refreshing. Believe me, we're happy to get this one off the dock.
Not as happy as we are.
Again, great job.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Ladies, dinner's on me.
Kim, I knew you were good, but I didn't know you were this good.
Well, I'm glad you're happy.
We couldn't have done it without you, and I hope you realize this means a whole lot of work coming your way.
Oh, that's great.
Well, you don't sound like it's great.
I hate to be a buzzkill, but there is something you need to hear before we get any deeper in. It's about your former attorney, Charles McGill.
What about him?
Charles has been making some very ugly allegations about his brother, Jimmy, with whom I happen to share an office space.
Allegations of what?
Charles thinks that Jimmy somehow took control of your documents while he was working on them at his home. He believes Jimmy transposed the address numbers.
Transpose the numbers? How would he even do that?
Charles contends that Jimmy took the documents pertaining to the Rosella branch, and while Charles was indisposed, photocopied and documented.
That's pretty baroque.
The important thing here is I think it could make some noise in public. Soon. I wanted to tell you this in the spirit of full disclosure. I thought it was better if you heard it from me. If you have any reservations at this point, or if you are not comfortable staying with me, we can discuss options.
If there's one thing I cannot abide, it's a man who won't own up to his mistakes. Now, whatever mud McGill is saying, he's not going to screw me out of the best outside counsel I've ever had.
I'm so glad to hear that.
We appreciate the heads up, but you prepare this place. And now the most important thing, dinner. Is that good for you?
Works for me.
We'll talk strategy. We move on to Colorado, or you talk first? See you at 7.
This McGill thing? You're sure it's not going to be a problem?
I am. Mesa Verde isn't involved in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, good. Then I'll see you tonight.
Okay, great. See you then.
This is it. We can run without lights and mics, select all cell phones and hold them for the duration of the testing.
The court reporter, would it be possible to move him or her farther from the witness stand?
Yeah, I think we can arrange having them in the back of the court. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about the exit signs. It's code.
I appreciate all you're doing. Thank you.
Mr. Alley, I wonder if you'd give us a moment. I'd like to go over something with my boss.
No problem. I'll be outside when you're ready.
Owen? How you feeling, Chuck?
I'll muddle through.
Because this is a lot to ask. And if you're not up to it, just throwing this out there. Maybe you don't need to testify at all.
No, I do. I'm the only person who can adequately explain the context of that tape. Otherwise, the defense will tear it to shreds.
It's already a solid case. We have Jimmy's statement from the pre-prosecution diversion. There's my testimony and the private eyes. Maybe there's no need to put you through the ringer like this.
This isn't about me or my health. This is about PR.
We lost a client. That happened because while you were incapacitated, your brother accessed documents that should have been secured at HHM. What Jimmy did is unconscionable, yes. But one of my jobs is to safeguard the firm's reputation.
This is not a time to worry about how we look. This is about what's right and what's wrong. I'm not going to risk Jimmy getting, what, a year's suspension? Maybe 2? He deserves disbarment, not some slap on the wrist. No, Howard, there's only one way forward. Let justice be done, though the heavens fall.
Good morning. I'm Robert Alley for the State Bar. In the matter of James M. McGill, the State Bar intends to prove the following violations of the Ethical Code. 16-102, engaging in conduct the lawyer knows is criminal. Mr. McGill certainly knew that breaking down his brother's door was criminal behavior. 16-804, committing a criminal act that reflects adversely on the lawyer's honesty or trustworthiness as a lawyer. Any reasonable person would agree that assaulting another lawyer in his own home reflects badly on Mr. McGill's fitness as an attorney. 16-304, unlawfully altering, destroying, or concealing material having potential evidentiary value. Mr. McGill broke into his brother's home and destroyed an audio cassette which contained a recording of a conversation between himself and his brother, Charles McGill. We will show that this recording was evidence in an ongoing legal case. The State Bar believes that once we have presented the facts, the committee will agree that disbarment is warranted for James McGill. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Alley. Ms. Wexler?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good morning. I'm Kim Wexler, co-counsel with James McGill for the defense. We've already read Mr. McGill's pre-prosecution statement. We don't dispute he broke into his brother's house, an act he regrets deeply. But there is another side to this story, one not about calculation or ill intent, but about two brothers whose relationship after years of strain finally broke. We believe that after you have the complete picture, you'll understand James McGill is an asset to our legal community, and he should remain a full member of it in good standing. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Wexler.
Okay, if everyone's ready to begin testimony, Mr. Alley, call your witness.
Bang, bang, bang. Then he kicked down the door. Jimmy was very agitated. He was shouting. He demanded Charles turn over the evidence he'd been collecting.
Objection. We haven't established the tape is evidence of anything. The defense has only acknowledged it as a piece of property.
Allow me to rephrase. Jimmy demanded an audio cassette in Charles's possession, which Jimmy proceeded, with the help of an iron fireplace implement, to pry from Charles's desk. He then broke the cassette into pieces and went on to confront his brother.
What happened after the defendant smashed this tape?
Mr. Brightbill and I...
That's the private investigator that Charles hired?
That's correct. He and I were concerned that Jimmy might strike his brother. So that's when we stepped in.
Thank you, Mr. Hamlin.
Certainly.
Nothing further at this time.
Ms. Wexler?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. You testified you've known my client for some time. How long exactly?
Nearly 10 years.
How did you come to know him?
His brother asked to hire him in the mailroom at our firm.
And you did?
Yes.
What was your opinion of him then?
I thought He had a lot of get up and go. He was a hard worker.
You had a nickname for him, didn't you?
Charlie Hustle.
Charlie Hustle. How'd you feel when you found out he'd become a lawyer?
Surprised. He'd put himself through law school and taken the bar exam without telling any of the partners, even Charles.
He bootstrapped his way into a law degree while working in your mailroom. Did you consider taking him on as an associate?
We did. Briefly.
Sounds like you didn't hire him. Why not? With that kind of grit?
The partners decided it would be best to avoid the appearance of nepotism. We felt hiring Jimmy might damage morale.
Nepotism. Your firm is Hamlin, and McGill, right? Who's the other Hamlin?
My father.
Which partner was the most concerned with nepotism?
Charles McGill.
So Jimmy's own brother blocked him.
Objection. How are the hiring practices of Hamlin, McGill relevant here?
It's relevant to understand the relationship between these brothers.
We'll give you some leeway, Miss Wexler, but don't stray too far. Charles McGill is not the subject of this hearing.
Thank you. Did Jimmy know his brother was the one that prevented you from hiring him?
No, he did not. Eventually, he was hired by the firm of Davis and Main. I'd be happy to say more about that, if you'd like.
No, thank you. When Charles's condition appeared, Jimmy took care of him, didn't he?
I believe so.
Jimmy was struggling to build his solo law practice, and yet every single day, without fail, he brought his brother food, supplies, even his favorite newspapers. Isn't that right?
He did.
Could you speak to the terms of Charles's leave of absence?
You know I can't. It was an FMLA leave. Anything more is confidential.
But you can confirm it was due to mental illness, correct?
Objection. Charles McGill's mental health isn't at issue. This is a smear job on the State Bar's upcoming witness, nothing more.
This is not a competency hearing, Miss Wexler.
Mr. Hamlin is not a psychiatric professional. Do you have any questions that would be more germane to his experience?
No. I have nothing further.
The witness is excused.
At this time, the State Bar would like to enter Exhibit 5 into evidence. We ask that Charles McGill's recording be played.
I'm respectfully renewing my objection. The probative value of playing this exhibit is outweighed by how prejudicial it is.
All due respect to Miss Wexler, but the State Bar feels this is fundamental to hear. We don't want to leave any question as to the intentions of both parties.
Ms. Wexler, we already ruled this was fair game when we denied your motion to suppress.
I'll add the rough and tumble of your client's conduct aside. We need to know whether one lawyer attempted to tamper with another's evidence.
What are you still doing here? Flight's delayed. How delayed? 40 minutes last I checked. Shit. Okay, keep me posted. Yes. Here we go.
Thank you for your patience. The State Bar is ready to proceed.
Begging your pardon, the defense requests a moment to review, if we could.
All right. When you're ready.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. What are we doing?
Stalling. Yes. Yes, my brother has many admirable qualities. In some ways, I can say I admire him.
Too cold.
I love my brother. But Ted Kaczynski's brother loved him too, and he wanted to help. And sanctimonious. I love my brother. He's a good person. He has good in him. But the law is too important.
You right there, Howard?
law is too important.
Better sure shit wouldn't be telling you otherwise. But yes, it's the truth.
You'd go to such lengths to humiliate me?
I did it for Kim. She worked her butt off to get Mesa Verde while you and Howard sat around sipping scotch and chortling. Hamlin, McGill, more like Scrooge and Marley. Kim deserves Mesa Verde, not you, not HHM. She earned it, and she needs it. I did it to help her, but I honestly didn't think it would hurt you so bad. I thought you'd just say, oh crap, I made a mistake, and go on with your life like a normal person. But oh no, wishful thinking. So can I, tell Howard you're not quitting or retiring or whatever? And can we take all the shit down off the walls? I'm gonna go call Howard.
Jimmy, you do realize you just confessed to a felony?
Yes. But you feel better, right? Besides, it's your word against mine.
All right. Mr. Alley, we need to make accommodations for your next witness. Is that correct?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
All right. For those who don't know, we need to prepare the room. The clerk is going to collect your cell phones, watches, key fobs, anything electrical. If you prefer not to, please secure your items outside this room. Thank you for understanding.
Your phone, sir?
I left it in the car.
Put pressure. You need to stop. We need to stop the bleeding.
It seems I've lost a step in my old age.
Excuse me. Sorry, it's yours.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Could you state your name?
Charles L. McGill. I'm a senior partner at the law firm of Hamlin McGill. Can the court reporter hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you fine.
Mr. McGill, I'll try to be brief. We don't need to dwell on the burglary or the assault that you suffered.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What I would like to hear about is this tape. What compelled you to make it?
I had a suspicion my brother had tampered with documents in a case I was working on.
Now, why would he do that? Doesn't sound particularly brotherly.
I believe it was his hope that the tainted documents would cause the client to become disillusioned with my representation and return to their previous attorney, Ms. Wexler, which I